All kids like to experiment, so they'll experiment and they think that it's never going to get them. It's a gradual process that happens, but once they've stepped over that line, it changes their life forever.
And there is a problem in our community as far as a lot of young people using drugs and alcohol.
People do drugs there in our school.
A bunch of kids in our school smoke a lot of marijuana and drink a lot and experimenting with hallucinogens and cocaine.
We want to stop young people from doing drugs because it's really bad for them and it can ruin your life.
And it's very difficult to change that pattern amongst kids. That's a very big problem in our valley.
I'm Terry Basolo, and I'm Executive Director of the Blaine County Drug Coalition. And I love this job. I'm in my third year, about to start my fourth, and the job is extremely important to me because I grew up here. So we have a large board, we have a 15-member board, and it consists of different members of the community that are different sector representatives, we call them.
My name is Erin Pathley, and I'm the manager of the St. Luke Center for Community Health.
I'm Kaitana Martinez, and I represent the youth in the valley.
My name's Tom Bailey. I'm the president of the Blaine County Drug Coalition. I'm also the principal at Haley Elementary.
I'm Walt Femling, and I represent the law enforcement section of the board.
Drug Coalition it's very complex work. A friend of mine said that's in the industry, it's not rocket science. It's actually much harder than rocket science. And it's very hard to change a community and to change community norms around something as complex as substance abuse.
We were all young once, and we knew, things can be hard, and it's hard to continually make good choices or to even know where to go to get the information you need to make good choices.
And the goal is that we work off of a model that's called the Strategic Prevention Framework. And that's a 5-step model that successful coalitions around the country have used. And it starts and it looks at assessing the community to see what the issues are in the community, so you actually know what the problem is you're dealing with. And then looking at the capacity of the community to try and deal with that problem, creating a plan, so we've certainly created our strategy, and then implementing that strategy is the 4th step, and then the 5th and final is evaluating it.
You know, these prevention programs, what they really do is they give some of the kids alternatives. You know, when you're out there and the only alternative is maybe a canyon party, or you're all social. We're all social in high school. You want to be social, and you need some of those programs to say, well, I can still be social, and I can be part of this program.
The middle school has a program called Idaho Drug-Free Youth, and pretty much you pledge to stay drug and alcohol free, and in return you get to do all these fun activities.
And it gives those kids an out to really make an effective change amongst their peers.
So my name's Orion, I'm 13.
Okay, my name is Marco.
My name's Jordan, I'm 13 years old. And what we do in IFI is we go around, do fun activities, and we also are kind of sponsors and messengers for IFI.
Prevention, you stop it before it gets started.
We had cops come in and like tell us about drugs, and we saw the dogs and stuff.
Don't do drugs, it'll ruin your life, make you miserable. It doesn't help your misery, it doesn't help make you happier, it makes it worse.
And like I just started coming, and I realized that it was like super duper fun.
It's awesome being part of IFI. It's awesome.
So we've really strived in the coalition to bring together all those factions of the community that are interested in this cause and really are striving for the best interests of our kids.
As we live here in Blaine County, a lot of us, we brag about the place we live. We're proud of where we live. We talk about the recreational opportunities and all those things, but boy, if we can brag and we can stand up and talk about, hey, we have not only that, but we have a healthy community. It's an economic boost. It's something that we can talk to people about. Hey, this is where you want to raise your kids, and this is where you want to invest in.
All the money that we raise, all of this will go back to programs for kids in the valley, and that's exciting.
I think in a small community in particular, it's really important for organizations to work together and people to recognize that only together can we make the biggest difference.
We've got some federal grants that can keep us running for 6 to 10 years. We just got to match some of those grant monies.
Prevention is really key, and when we have the money and the support to create such prevention programs, it can do a lot, because the younger that we start preventing, the more impact that we're going to make.
Thanks for the support.
Thank you for supporting us. It's really good to help us because we can continue to tell people not to do drugs and also continue to do these fun activities.
Get involved in a young person's life. You know, they need to know they're valued, they need to know they're supported, they need to know they can make mistakes and people are still going to be there for them.
Thanks for helping us out. Yeah.
All right.